We begin tonight with the latest on a shooting in Buffalo over the weekend that left 2 members of our community dead. Good evening, I'm Mary Alice Demler.
And I'm Scott Levin. This afternoon, police released new information about a person of interest.
And tonight we have team coverage as we follow the latest developments. Andy Payton will join us in just a few minutes with reaction from the community.
But we're going to begin tonight at 6 with 2 on your sides. Rob Hackford, who is live for us tonight at Buffalo Police Headquarters with an update on the investigation. Rob.
Scott, Mary Alice, 31-year-old Dale Cummings has been charged with criminal possession of a weapon. He's behind bars tonight, but is also a person of interest in this murder case. Buffalo police telling us they got a tip from a neighbor that had seen a photo of Cummings from a convenience store that police had tracked down using a receipt from that store, arresting him Sunday evening about a half-mile away near Norfolk and Delavan. Cummings, who is homeless, allegedly had an illegal 9mm foldable gun with him, which is why he's been charged with that felony. Now, we asked Buffalo police this afternoon how Cummings allegedly came in to obtain that weapon. They would not elaborate, but said they did have some information. Acting Erie County District Attorney Michael Kane saying he expects more charges to be filed, but right now their investigation into the murders of Babu Maya and Abu Yusuf is ongoing. They were both shot, according to Buffalo police, by a squatter who was living in a home that was being sold on Zenner Street, had been contracted to go to the home and do some work, but were shot and killed. Mayor Byron Brown calling this a vicious attack of 2 innocent men.
This is the first time that a level of violence like this has occurred. We know that sometimes people, the mayor's impact team has a police officer assigned to it when they go to board up houses based on 311 complaints and other avenues. That's why they have a police officer that's permanently assigned to the mayor's impact team to go and clear the house. We've never had a level of violence. We've never had anything like this that I am aware of. I think this case is truly, I'll call it an anomaly, that something like this happened. You don't hear of things like this.
Yeah, the city telling us they did go through several other vacant homes last night along Zenner Street to check for squatters, board them up after some neighbors expressed concerns. Now, the city's Bangladeshi community impacted by this tremendously, a tragedy for them. I'm going to send it over to my colleague Andy Payton, who just spoke with the families of both victims. Andy, what did they have to say?
Yeah, Rob, that's right. Literally within just about the past 15 minutes here, we finished speaking with the victims' wives and a lot of their family members as well. And, you know, they're scared. They're very scared of what happened just on Saturday this weekend. And, you know, they both really expressed to us just the randomness. I think that we've all been questioning of how this could happen. Just 2 workers showing up to do their job, knocking on a house, and all of a sudden they're dead. They really just can't understand all that. And they expressed to us that this is a country that they love. They love America. They love the opportunity that have been brought here. They moved here from Bangladesh, one of the families just a year ago, the other one almost 20 years ago, and have been able to raise their families. But, you know, this has just had them so scared that now they're thinking about packing up and moving away, some to Maryland, some just away, because they're just scared of just in general of the community here. And here's a little bit of that conversation with one of the wives.
I am an orphan girl. I have no father and mother. Only my husband was here with me. And without any reason, he brutally murdered. Without any cause, any reason. You can ask any Buffalo person here, our neighbors, that how was my husband? He is a very, very kind man too. And I never ever believed that he will murder like that.
Yeah, just incredibly hard to even wrap your head around. To even make this just even more harder to understand and comprehend here. That was Yusuf's wife. She's 5 months pregnant right now. She's expecting a baby very shortly. She has 2 little kids as well with her at home. And, you know, she spoke about being an orphan. They're very concerned right now just moving forward as a family here. As you can imagine, the community, their Bangladesh community here has been there for them, providing them food, but they just don't know where they're going to go from here. There's so many questions still unanswered. And tomorrow there is going to be an opportunity for the family to remember these 2 workers that were in our community. There's going to be some sort of a vigil held at the mosque in the community, and when we get those details, we will share them. But for now, live and on your side here in Buffalo, Andy Payton, Channel 2 News.
Such a tragic situation there. Andy and Rob, thank you both for that. And we, of course,